The valley became an all-out ice rink on the roads overnight. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Krista Boehm. Freezing rain covered the valley overnight, creating road havoc into the morning and early afternoon hours. While we don't recommend doing anything like this, Ryan sent us this video showing us how bad the freezing rain really is. Let's check in with meteorologist Lisa Green right away to see if our weekend rink is sticking around. Lisa?
Thanks, Krista. Yeah, you almost needed skates on your car or a sled to get around last night and this morning. Conditions have been improving throughout the day thanks to warming temperatures and, of course, those road crews who have been working hard to help put down chemical and get those roads cleaned up. And the precipitation has ended. This is a current look at the radar over the last hour. We're going to go back in time and show you how this played out here because this was a big area of freezing rain. We're going to pause it overnight, midnight into the 1-2 o'clock hour. You see that area of pink that continued to push its way eastward and brought us some snow later on throughout the day. So we were dealing with quite some trouble out there. And now temperatures rising above the freezing mark in a lot of spots. That's helped to clear up some of those roads. But that slush and those ponds where we haven't had chemical treated there, those are going to refreeze as our temperatures dip for tonight. So just be aware. It may get a little bit slippery once again in some of those areas. As we move through the evening hours, temperatures will be slowly sliding in Fargo-Moorhead below the freezing mark. And we'll start off the day on the cool side tomorrow, but much quieter. When I return, we'll talk about our next chance for precipitation as well. But at least for now, things are a lot quieter than they were.
Thank you so much, Lisa. Many of us in the valley, like Rebecca, who sent in some video here, scraping of car windows, and when you stepped outside, it was definitely a concern when you're about to get out on the road. Some who did decide to brave the road rink kept law enforcement busy. Just outside Pelican Rapids, you can see how slow this car has to go on the highway as it passes a semi. Sergeant Jesse Graybo says more than 31 crashes and 37 rollovers and 6 jackknifed semis were hit from Moorhead to Alexandria, with several cars sliding off roadways into ditches. In Fargo, police say between midnight and 8 a.m., officers responded to 22 accidents. In just a 2-hour span from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m., officers responded to another 20 crashes. By this afternoon, the accident reports have dropped off. No one was severely injured in any of these accidents, only property damage. The icy conditions did take drivers by surprise, and Fargo police were busy all over the night. And again, roads have since improved, but there are still some concerns if you're hitting the road. Take a look at the North Dakota road map here. Purple does mean snow, and you're not seeing much of that anymore other than the northeastern part of the state. And then yellow means ice, and you can see just some patchier areas up there as well. But again, we're dealing with better road conditions and things are definitely improving. On the Minnesota side, closer to Fargo, the roads are clearing up and do look good. But blue does mean that roads are partially covered, and there is some pink areas, and that means they're completely covered in snow and ice, making travel definitely difficult out there. You can check these maps at valleynewslive.com. Just click on the weather tab and then road conditions. Many of you shared with us videos and photos on our Facebook page, and thank you so much for all of those reports. If you have any weather-related video or photos you'd like to share, just search Valley News Live on Facebook. You can always follow the latest news, weather, and breaking news updates anytime on your feed. Mold, drafty windows, and even snow creeping inside the apartment are just some of the issues one Grand Forks tenant is dealing with at the Grove Apartments. Phone calls and emails don't seem to do the trick when getting management's attention. And Valley News Team's Christina Craig has more on what this tenant says is a laundry list of problems.
It's home for UND college student Austin Smith.
I'm paying for this all myself. So I'm working, 15, 20 hours a week and then trying to do full-time school on top of that.
Smith's new 3-bedroom apartment rings in at nearly $1,500. He says it's a steep price tag for the never-ending problems.
When we moved in, like I said before, it wasn't dirty, but it wasn't clean. There was a lot of dust still on the floor and everything else. This would just go like...
Just 2 weeks ago, snow actually piled up in the apartment near the front door, creating a mess. That was fixed, but the headache for Smith isn't over.
I put a work order in when I went 2 weeks ago that I have mold again in my room. They cleaned it the one time right away. They got on it right away. Second time, still, they haven't come. I don't want to live in a moldy room, you know.
And with temperatures plunging, Smith says he's been turning the heat up because of the drafts.
And my blinds were honestly shaking, like, because the wind was coming through.
Smith says he just wants to see results. I also reached out to corporate, and while they didn't want to comment on camera, they told me after learning about the residents' issues, they began properly assessing the situation immediately. They have hired an outside contractor to complete weather stripping the windows and doors, which will be done in the next week, and apologized for the inconvenience. Christina Craig, Valley News Live.
If you would like to read the full statement from management, you can visit our website at valleynewslive.com. This tenant contacted our whistleblower hotline, and if you discover something suspicious, call our whistleblower team and we can work to investigate it. Call our whistleblower hotline now at 701-237-6576 and leave your tip. Deputies are asking for help identifying a woman that was killed in a semi-truck crash this morning. The North Dakota Highway Patrol says around 1:10 a.m., the driver of a Freightliner heading west on Interstate 94 says a woman stepped into the road around mile marker 153, and that's the Collins Avenue exit in Mandan. The driver says he was unable to swerve around the pedestrian and hit her, and she died at the scene. The Highway Patrol says they have not been able to identify the victim and are asking for the public's help. Anyone with information on the female pedestrian or crash can call 800-472-2121. A proposed taxi ordinance could prevent app-based taxis like Uber and Lyft from operating in Fargo. City leaders are proposing that these unregulated taxis follow the guidelines that local taxi companies follow. They will have to have fixed fares regardless of the day and time a person needs to use their service. Drivers must be screened for felonies and vehicles inspected for safety.
They should be regulated like the taxis are regulated, and if they want to come to town and to avoid us from raising our rates.
On Valley News Live 10 at 10, see why some local taxi companies are welcoming this kind of an ordinance. In a historic move, the U.S. Supreme Court has agreed to take up the question of same-sex marriage, one of the biggest and legal cultural issues of the day. Pete Williams has more on how this is making history.
In suburban Detroit, April DeBoer and Jane Rouse, who want to get married, cheered the news that their legal fight will be part of a potentially historic ruling on gay rights.
We set out for a goal, and that goal was equality for our family. We are proud that we're affecting so many other families, and proud that we are an inspiration for other families.
The justices agreed to answer two questions. Can states refuse to grant marriage licenses to same-sex couples? And can states refuse to recognize same-sex marriages legally performed somewhere else? The court takes up the questions after a surge of court rulings from coast to coast, striking down state bans on same-sex marriage. Nearly 60 separate decisions in more than half the states over the past year and a half.
There will not be many cases like this that we're going to look back in 100, 200, 300 years and say, gosh, that was a critical moment in the country's history.
A total of 36 states now permit gay couples to get married, covering roughly 70% of the U.S. population. The Supreme Court's order comes just 3 months after it declined to take up the issue last fall, an action that allowed same-sex marriage to begin in 20 more states. Since then, lower courts have split on the issue. The Obama administration says it will urge the court to rule in favor of same-sex marriage, saying it would help ensure equality for all Americans. The cases will be argued in April, and the court will issue its decision by late June. For today, Pete Williams, NBC News at the Supreme Court.
7 same-sex couples sued the state of North Dakota in June to overturn the ban. A reminder, if you're looking to avoid those icy conditions and colder temperatures, kids of all ages can enjoy some fun at the annual Fight the Frost event. The Fargo Dome has again partnered up with Games Galore for fun over the weekend. You can take a look at the times now when more than 35 inflatable games and obstacles will fill the dome through Sunday evening. Tickets are $10 for kids 6 and older and $6 for kids 5 and under. If you can't make it to this weekend's event, Games Galore, of course, does private parties, and we have a list of prices on this story at valleynewslive.com. Later on Valley News Live at 6, how the Fargo Library is giving you and your kids another way to get moving.